First off, a little background information on the novel by Yann Martel titled Life of Pi. The book is generally a first-person narration of an event that occurred to the protagonist, Piscine Molitor Patel. During his narration, Pi reflects on his 227 days at sea on a lifeboat living with a tiger. Although living with a tiger may seem beyond the bounds of possibility, Pi explains that without his new animal acquaintance, Richard Parker, he would not be alive today. If I still had the will to live, it was thanks to Richard Parker. He kept me from thinking too much about my family and my tragic circumstances. He pushed me to go on living. I hated him for it, yet at the same time I was grateful. I am grateful. It's the plain truth. Without Richard Parker, I wouldn't be alive today to tell you my story. When Pi recites this pivotal passage, he makes it evident that Richard Parker encouraged him and provided the power for him to remain alive. This introduces the theme of doing whatever it takes to live, as well as supports the idea that solitude is suicidal. At the end of this story, Pi suggests that the tiger is in fact a part of him, a driving factor in his seemingly insurmountable problem. I looked at Richard Parker. My panic was gone. This quote really established the belief that Richard Parker was a psychological factor that empowered Piscine to live and succeed in his new country. Richard Parker is also used as a sort of companion, someone Pi can talk to, and just accompany him on a seemingly endless survival trip. To be a castaway is to be a point perpetually at the center of a circle. This expresses Piscine's solitude and isolation. He believes he's constantly in the middle of nowhere and doesn't know how much longer he can suffer. Piscine also realizes the loneliness and contemplates jumping off and dying several times due to his barely habitable conditions, but he realizes he wants to live and see the future. From that point on, Pi realizes he will do whatever it takes. He believes he has made it this far for a reason and will see habitable land in one day. Major motivation was to retell the story of his family, which he believes to have perished. That single goal, combined with a better life, empowered him to continue his journey until he found land and was helped.